Hey you! How you guys doing? How are all my beautiful, lovely, wonderful, fantastic planty people doing? I hope you're great. I am doing great. I have lots of energy today, which is lovely. Doesn't happen all the time, so I'm expending it all while I can. So today I thought we'd go over some cool plants. And today, today's video is just, I'm going to share with you all of the cool plants in my collection. So ones that have been like growing really well, have some really cool leaves, just like cool for different reasons. And I'll, explain why I think that particular plant's cool while we're going through it. So get ready today to see some really cool plants, some really cool leaves, some cool growth patterns, and all the cool things, because they're cool. Anyway, for those of you who are new here, hi, hello, welcome. My name is Nikki. This is my channel, Plants, Pots, and Whatnots. And for my GFPs, my amazing gluttons for punishment who keep coming back for more. I don't know why, but I love you guys. It is amazing to see you as always. Also, I will mention this at the beginning of the video because it seems to help, because not everybody watches to the end and then people miss it. And I don't want you missing out on things. So if you're not already, go ahead and follow me over on Instagram. That's where you can find daily things, plant updates, behind the scenes stuff, me rambling like you need to see more of that. But if you want to, head over there. Here is my Instagram account, and I would love to have you as part of my Instagram family as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. Let's check out some super cool plants. Okay guys, I'm shooting in the middle of shooting some other videos, so you're gonna see some things. Just pretend like you didn't, okay? All right, so the first plant that I wanted to show you is this one right here. I think this is one of the coolest plants. This is my Philodendron glorious. It is about just shy of 5 feet tall, I think. At this point, it is up on a little stool thing, but she's a good size. She's up on that stool. She's about 7 feet tall, and it's about 1.5 feet tall. So I don't know, math. Anyway, this plant has been so cool. The reason that this plant is so cool is because number one, it is super, super easy to grow. Number two, it has the most amazing and best characteristics of both the melanochrysum and the gloriosum. Without all of the trickiness that those two plants can bring, this plant is so easy. This has also been the plant that's thrown out those double leaves for me that I lovingly refer to as Medusa, who is actually down here in the pot. I can't get to her through all of the leaves, but she is also in there. There's 3 plants in this pot now, and I can't wait to just see them all, be this big, huge, bush-like, glorious structure. Anyway, love this plant to bits. If you don't have one, get one. They are so cool. Okay, the next plant that is one of my favorites and is one of the coolest plants I own. Now this is a mixture right now of my Philodendron squamiferum. Look at the size of this leaf. I'm not sure if you can tell scale. Maybe you can by the size of my hand. But like my hand is, she's getting big. But the one I wanted to show you is this guy. So on the other side of this is my Philodendron Florida Ghost. And you can see, or maybe you can't, oh my goodness, focus, is the leaves come in this really light color. Right now, I've been switching, I've moved her around. So the leaves are coming in a little more green than usual, but you can still see it's quite light. So if you don't know, Philodendron Florida Ghost get their name because the leaves come in this really light green or almost like a creamy white color. And then over time they fade down to, where is my ghost leaves? Oh, like, green, right? Because there's 2 plants mixed in here, it's kind of confusing. That's one of my ghost leaves there. One of the older ones. And it is just a really cool plant. It's, once you get them growing, I found it really took about a year, and a half maybe to start taking off. And when I started feeding it a heavier fertilizing schedule, that's when it really started to take off for me. So if you're having problems with your Florida Ghost growing from those little teeny leaves that they tend to grow, just kind of bump up the fertilizer a bit. And if you grow your plants indoors with regular household warmth, then you can feed them throughout the year. I feed my plants all year long. And as you can see, yeah, I'm doing okay. Oh, sorry. Whoa, learn how to use your camera. Anyway, so that is another one of my favorite plants. Really, both of these are, because I mean, like, how cool. Look at this. That is like just the coolest thing. And this new one here, so fuzzy. Let's see if I can focus in on that. Isn't that neat? It's got another leaf coming there as well. Amazing. Okay, this plant I have to show you because this plant has really just ticked all the boxes for me lately, and I'm hoping it's not too. Maybe I can, let me close my curtain. There we go. So this is an Epipremnum pinnatum albo. Sorry, Epipremnum pinnatum albo. And this plant, when I got it, I was like, yeah, it's okay, it's cool. Of course, it was a lot smaller back then. And this thing grows so incredibly fast. And I'm just so impressed by it. So what was once a plant that was like, yeah, I want that plant, it's kind of cool, is now like, this plant amazes me with every new leaf, every new split, all of these cute little mid-rib holes that look like something's been munching on it. It's just such a cool little plant, and this is very, very swiftly become one of my favorite plants, and I love it. Soon I'm gonna have to give her a little chop. Let me turn her around here. Oh, without knocking her. She needs to be in a new pot. So here are the older leaves. As you can see, it's sized up pretty quick. We went from, you know, to these big fenestrated ones, and it's kind of wrapping itself around this moss pole here. So I've kind of just kept turning it. Anyway, so I'm gonna have to chop it because I'd like it to not, like, maybe start it like here where all the like the fenestrated and the larger leaves start to come in, and then I'll grow another one. Anyway, super cool plant, highly recommend. Very, very easy to grow, very easy to root, sizes up really quickly. So if you're looking for, you know, in this generation, we all want instant gratification. So if you're looking for a plant that will give you that instant gratification feeling, look no further because you found it. Oh, I found it. Now you got to go find it. Go find one. All right, let's move on. Okay, ignore the mess behind here, but I had to bring this down off my wall to show you. Okay, so this is my Synapsis Jade. And you guys are like, okay, Nicki, well, what makes it so cool? So, I mean, obviously for obvious reason, this plant is cool, but what makes this particular plant even more cool is that it gave me a whole bunch of these really cool, look at that, silvery leaves. Let me see if I can get a better shot of it. Isn't that neat? So when you compare them side by side, on the left here is the normal leaf, and then this one here on the right is some of the leaves it put out. What I want to do is cut this down. There's another one there. Like, how cool is that? And I want to try growing a whole plant that looks like this. Although I will say this is the leaf it put out after, which looks fairly normal. What are you focusing on? Not what I want you to, that's what. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I definitely want to try it. Like, look how cool that is. That is amazing. Definitely a cool plant. I got more leaves in here that have the same, if you can see them in there. Just really funky. I'm curious to know if anybody else's Synapsis Jade has done this. If it has, let me know. If it has and you've propagated it and managed to grow these out, let me know. Because I think that'd be really fun, little experiment. So maybe I'll do that after I'm done with this massive overhaul of all of my plants situation. Maybe. No, we'll definitely do it. We'll definitely do it because I definitely want to try that. I think that'd be a fun little experiment. But how cool is that? So cool. All right, let's go check out the next one. Okay, the next cool plant is in this cabinet. See if you can guess which plant I think is going to, see if you can guess which plant I'm going to mention next. I'll give you a minute. It's probably not what you're thinking. You're thinking it's this super amazing and floppy new Queen Anthurium leaf. You'd be wrong, although that is really cool, but it's way too obvious. Something really cool has happened in here, and I just want to share it because I think it's really fun. I'm gonna have to measure that. She's getting really, really big. Anyway, so what I was gonna mention was my Refidophora Hayei. This plant is potted, whoops, excuse me, way down there, right, if I can get my finger. See that plank there? It's potted right down at the bottom, and it's kind of grown. It's woven its way through here. You see it there? It runs behind here, across in behind here, and all the way up. Oh my gosh, I'm caught on a leaf. Oh my goodness. All the way up there. And I've just pinned it. It was heading right towards the top, but I've just pinned it so it comes across the top here. And I just think it's so fun. It's so cool. So it's got this, it's almost like framing the top of the cabinet, you know? And I kind of like it because it's not getting these crazy huge leaves. They are starting to upsize just a little bit. And usually they'll, once they grab hold and start like latching onto things, they will size up a little. They don't get super huge like a Tobiah though. But I just think it's so cool. It's so cool. Come on, it's cool. Okay. I've been updating about this on Instagram, so if you're not following me already, go check that out because it's something. This is also a new leaf. She's still fairly soft. I'm curious to know if any of you out there have an Anthurium balawenum. Sorry, this is a total sidetrack. This plant has not been touched, it has not been moved or anything like that, and it continually seems to put holes in the new leaves. Nothing sticks. There's humidity in here. I don't understand. This leaf was perfect a week ago, and as it opened, it started developing these little holes. There's no pest, before you say that. There's not a pest in this cabinet. It's not a humidity issue. It's not a light issue. I don't know what it is. Now I did post this on Instagram, and somebody else, a friend of mine, says that he has the same problem with his. So we were both kind of just glad to know that it wasn't us and it seemed to be the species. But I'm just curious if anybody happens to know maybe why that is. I don't know. Okay, let's close it up and go on and look at the next cool plant. Okay, some of you guys may have seen this coming, but I cannot put a cool plants video out without including this Tobiah. You've seen it a lot lately. Reason for that is I finally got around to putting it in a larger pot, which instantly or almost instantly made us get a new leaf. Let's see if I can show you that. Look, oh my goodness. So we've got a new leaf. We've got Fennies, and it looks amazing. I am gonna have to move that light though, obviously. It's gonna be way too bright for this plant. So I don't know if I'm just gonna shift it around the corner. Oh, you know what'd be cool, guys? Okay, stay with me for a second. Slight tangent. If I put it like the light over here or something, I don't know. I might have to like move it frequently. But wouldn't it be cool if the plant, I could get it to grow like across the top here, and then around the corner and across the top of my kitchen? That would be cool. Well, that's a new goal. Okay, sorry, I got a little excited there. I've been trying to figure out like what, like how to do this plant, you know? Anyway, so that is a cool plant. This is a plant that a lot of people have been following along the journey with it. What's it gonna do? Where's it gonna go? Is it gonna regrow a new leaf? How's it gonna react after I chop it, etc., etc. And she has bounced back because I have finally stopped plant procrastinating with her and given her a new pot. So she is most definitely one of my coolest plants, one that I am very proud of. And I'm just obsessed with her. She's beautiful. And that new leaf is just, oh, okay. Next cool plant. Okay, the next cool plant that I want to show off is my Thai constellation. She really doesn't get enough press, and she really deserves to. So this plant is just so awesome. I bought it right at the beginning of starting my channel. Goodness, I can't even remember. I think it was the first like rare plant, first like uncommon plant that I got. I got it from Crystal Star Nursery. I paid $150 for it. I believe, Paula, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't remember. But it was somewhere around there. And it was just this tiny little, I think it had 3 leaves on it at the time, no fenestrations, nothing. And it has just grown exponentially. I don't know if you can tell the size of these leaves. You can probably tell just by the fenestrations on them. This is the newest leaf. And there's just something so amazing about a mature or maturing monstera. The way the leaves grow, the shape of them, the fenestrations, the splits, like it's just so cool. And you know, the way they grow and everything. And oh my goodness, let's talk about their aerial root situation. It's actually kind of cute because the aerial roots will grow down, and you can see right here, let's see if I can zoom in. I don't want to bend down. They will actually try to burrow themselves right into the carpet. Like, I don't know where you're going, honey. But it's cute. Anyway, so that is my Monstera Thai constellation. Doesn't get enough press on my channel, but I love her. And she is like the coolest plant ever. Okay, a couple more quick ones to show you and then we'll wrap it up for today. Okay, I most definitely can't do a cool plants video without mentioning this guy. So this is my Dieffenbachia Reflector. I really like Dieffenbachia. Oh my God! Do you see that? Oh my God. Do you see? Seriously. Okay, well, she just became less cool. I'm just kidding. Anyway, Dieffenbachia Reflector is just the coolest plant. The leaves on it are so incredible. Once I got the hang of it, I found this plant so easy to grow. And look at that middle vein. It literally looks like reflective paint on a roadway. It is just incredible. And it really just pops in a collection because it's so different. It's got that like reflective look. Yeah, it's kind of camo. Oh, it's beautiful. Like I was saying, once I figured out how to grow these, give them enough light and consistent, but not too much water, it has just been thriving. And, you know, mealybugs now, but what else is new? I guess we have some more work to do today after this. Anyway. Super cool plant. This was actually given to me by a subscriber, and I couldn't be more thankful. It is absolutely amazing. Heather, thank you so much. And sorry about the mealybugs. I'm gonna go and fix that as soon as I'm done here. Okay, let's move on. Okay. The last plant that I want to show you may come as a surprise to you, but we're talking about cool plants, right? We're not talking about my favorite plants, although some of them that I have showed you today are, in fact, some of my favorites. But this one never gets pressed. Like, I don't even know if you guys know that I have this, but talk about a cool plant. Check out this cactus. Like, It's kind of like growing over the sides of the pot. It's growing over here. Let me see if I can get some more light in here. Oh, no, wrong one. There we go. Hopefully that's a little bit better. It's wild and crazy, and we got this big, long, dangly. Now, I'm not sure what this one in particular is called. I always refer to it as an old man cactus because it's furry, but I think the old man cactus by name is the taller variety. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. So if you know what this is and you're more well versed with cacti than I am, let me know. But this is just the coolest plant. I love it. It's weird, it's wonky, it's growing over sides of pots and just looking super neat. What I'd like to do actually is probably get this into like a hanging basket, and it can just, you know, like hang out, you know, hang out, because it's, okay, I'll stop. Oh, look at, you're growing right underneath there. Where are you going? Where are you going? There we go. Look at this super cute, teeny tiny little cacti. Isn't it adorable? I grew that all by myself from a seed. They probably need to be watered. Anyway, that is my last cool plant. In all honesty, I could probably walk around here and name a zillion other cool plants, because really the plants that I have and that I have kept over the years are the ones I really like and I really just think are cool. But you know what? That would just be a plant tour. Maybe I should do that. It's been a while. Do you guys want a plant tour? Let me know. If enough people want a plant tour, I'll do one, because it's been a while, I guess, huh? Maybe I'll wait until I get everything resituated, then I'll do a big tour. P.S. Look how cool this is looking. Oh, she's dangly. Anyway, sorry guys. Okay, back to me. So, what do you think? Cool plants? Cool plants. I know, right? I absolutely love these guys. You know, a lot of these are the ones that I post on my Instagram more often because I just like find their leaves fascinating or their growth fascinating, or ones that, you know, again, like I said, I've struggled with for so long and now they're like kicking ass. So I just wanted to share all of my cool plants with you. If you would like to share your cool plants with me, I would love to see them. I can make them into a video. I would love you to send in all of your submissions to my email address. Here it is. And just let me know why you think that particular plant is your coolest plant in your collection. It could be because of its growth. It could be because the leaves are super cool. It could be because it did something really cool and weird and you think it's amazing and cool. Can we get a cool counter? How many times have I said cool in this video? Somebody tell me. Anyway, so that was today's video. I hope you found it cool. I found it cool. I'll stop. I'm so sorry. This is what you sign up for when you become a GFP. Okay, I'll go ahead and wrap up today's video. Please, again, go ahead and follow me over on Instagram. It's a fun time over there, usually. Most of the time. It's an okay time. So go follow me over there. It's fun. Thank you guys so much for liking and watching and commenting and subscribing. If you're not subscribed already, please consider doing so. It is a huge help for my channel. I really do appreciate it. And also, if you were subscribed, make sure you're still subscribed, because again, YouTube loves to unsubscribe people from people's channels without their knowledge or consent. Okay. I would like y'all to have an amazing and wonderful day, night, week, month, and year. I love y'all to bitty bits, and I'll see you in the next video. Mwah!